Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is our look at the market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Monday, October 21st, 2013. Definitely have a day today with a lot of different things in motion. You can see from the scans here there's a lot of deviations. There's a bunch of volume deviations. Google's trading more than 5 times what it typically trades. And there's many other stocks that are showing big surges in volume that's news driven, or just from an associated move to something that did put up news and have a big move. Also note the open close deviations and also the VWAP deviations here as well. There's quite a few. While there's a lot going on, the signals here are kind of mixed so far in NASDAQ. We've got some differential sells and a couple of camouflage sells, so not everything's homogeneous, and some of the stocks that are showing the biggest moves are actually absent of signals. Moving on to the financial names, the financials were really slow out of the gate, and they were actually lagging for the most part. The focal point was definitely the NASDAQ side of the market. The Dow Industrials are actually about flat right now. So the financials that are so important to the broad market are kind of sloppy today relative to their peers. You can see all these camouflage sell signals where many of these are up on the day but trading below the day's open. Of course, this is going to be a little bit influenced with expiration today, but definitely make note of these signals. And also there's a couple of volume deviations to make sure that you carry over from Monday. As far as the energy patch goes, seeing a little bit of weakness here in a couple names. We're a little bit to the sell side here on the scans. A couple of volume bumps here, one in CHK and one in Schlumberger. And BTU, which was strong a couple days ago, is starting to get back quite a bit here, and actually has an open close deviation right now. Moving on to the generals, again, we've got some pretty good volume here. We're going to have more volume on the bell with the closing prints, but no real bias here as far as the signals go. Got a downside open close deviation in UNH, and that's on a volume bump. So that's notable. There's also a couple other volume bumps here to see if they're going to follow through on Monday. Taking a look at the housing names, Home Depot and Lowe's are both pretty weak. Lowe's especially 1.5% below the day's open on a volume bump. Got Hovnanian flirting with the camouflage sell signal depending on where that settles today. Going on to the transport names. Got a big volume bump here in UNP. Some of these rail stocks have been very weak last couple of days. Kansas City got hit really hard yesterday. And finally, the commodities. Commodities, as you can see from the volume, are definitely not where the action is. The broad-based equities and technology names are definitely where the focal point was. But we do have a couple of camouflage sell signals setting up here, so we're a little bit biased to the downside here in the commodities for next week. Alright folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.